I had a surprisingly productive week last week. I got through all the writing that I wanted to do. I wanted to get myself prepared to work on the midpoint for this week, because this week I'm doing a 10K writing challenge. This is something that Ash has put together, so if you're not following her stuff, you should do that. It's a 10K challenge, and I'm only planning to track new words. In my last writing vlog, I did not write new words. I think I might have had 30 new words or something like that, but I revised 6 chapters. So that was some serious progress, and it was very helpful and absolutely what I needed to do. But that doesn't really work for a 10K challenge. I wrote about 30 new words, nowhere near enough in a day to reach 10,000 words. And I also revised about 11,000 words in a couple hours max. So I can't count the words that I've edited for this. So unless I'm really making new words, doing a challenge like this doesn't really work that well. I got to the beginning of the midpoint, which was my goal. I really wanted to get there so that I can work on that part for this week, because a lot of the midpoint is going to be brand new material. Something happens that was not going to happen before. That's at least a couple scenes that will be brand new, and they're going to be bigger scenes. At least 1,500 words. A few of those here and there will add up. I just need to keep on it. This challenge will be much harder while trying to revise and finish this draft than it would be if I were just working on a regular rough draft. But because I made a whole bunch of structural changes, it is significantly more difficult. Friday was also my birthday. I am 34 now, which, okay, after I hit 30, birthdays no longer matter. It's just a day. And the older I get, the more true that is. But, look, my husband got me the Cubone plushie from Build-A-Bear. He's perfect. He's the cutest little baby. I love him. And then one of my best friends gave me this to hang up in my office. It was so cute. Let me make sure it actually gets some light on it. I have to decide where to hang it up. Maybe up there in the middle. I don't know yet. I also got a bunch of Etsy packages in the mail. I hate buying things on Etsy. It's terrible for creators. It is full of AI and dropshipping junk, and it makes me so mad. But a lot of these creators, you can't find them anywhere else. And I try to seriously vet to make sure that the shop I'm buying from is a real person. I have this to open, and this to open, and this one at least I bought from their website, but I found their stuff on Etsy. I'm very excited to open all of those, but I was thinking, since I didn't actually decide on any kind of rewards for meeting my word count goals, maybe when I hit 2K or when I hit 5K or something like that, I'll open a package. There are also a few other things I want to do this week that I'll probably bring you guys along for. This is the last week of March, so it is my last chance to go look at the gallery at the college I went to. This month's gallery display is a bunch of the teachers, so a bunch of my old teachers from 12 plus years ago have their artwork up, and I want to go look at that, and I would love to bring you guys along and show off some of their pretty artwork. And the video I'm going to post this week is all edited and ready to go. I actually finished doing the final edits last week, but this is a video I'm super anxious about, so I'm probably going to watch it again and see if there's anything else I really need to change, or if I just need to suck it up and get it ready to post and schedule it for Thursday. And then I need to start editing the video for next week. I have an annoying cat. Do you want to see her? Say hi, Two-Face. She has this line right down the middle of her face. Oh, your claws are out. You're not going on my lap. No. Do you always have to be obnoxious? Do not nuzzle the tripod. She's the worst. The absolute worst. She disagrees. No, you don't get to go over there. You don't get a plant. She has no sense of self-preservation. I have my spider plant in here, and it has to be in this room that's shut most of the time, or she will eat it and kill it. That's why it's down here. Because she's a plant murderer. Two-Face.
Two-Face!
Now she knows she's in trouble. This got completely sidetracked by a cat, and then she had to come in and be a nuisance. I do love you, I promise. You're just very annoying. I am going to plan out my week. I'm going to use my whiteboard, so I have to adjust some things, and I'll catch up with you in a sec. This is now connected so that I don't have to be close to my main mic. Hopefully it doesn't look too stupid, but they always look stupid and nobody seems to mind too much, so that's fine, I guess. Markers are here. I'm just gonna be anal. And accept that I am anal. That looks huge in comparison, but oh well. Ash's challenge is from today to Sunday. It's like a week long. I don't get to work on the weekends, or at least not often, not at good timing. So I'm doing 5 days, Monday through Friday. My goal, 2,000 words per day. Okay. So maybe what I want to do next is keep track of my actual word count. We need a graph. Here's the thing, if I draw in the bar, and then I'll color it in as I go. So, bar graph to keep track, and maybe I'll write out what my actual number is as it goes along. With all that in mind, I guess I should actually start writing. I have some other stuff to do throughout the week, but for today, I mostly just want to focus on writing so that I have a good first day. So the main thing I'm going to do today is write, and then the second thing will be going over my video that's going to post this week, checking to see if I need to do any updates. I probably don't. I just need to suck it up and accept that this is a heavy video, something that makes me nervous to post, but something I really feel like I need to post. I'm just second guessing everything, like you do. So I am going to try to get in the zone with writing. I'll check back in a little bit. It is 4 o'clock, so I am done for the day, mostly because I need to be. I feel like I did a lot, but also got absolutely nothing done. As you can see, I wrote 929 words. I did not hit 2K. I hit 1K a couple times, but then deleted stuff. It is especially difficult to measure when you're doing revisions and drafting at the same time, and that's incredibly frustrating, but I still made a lot of progress. I went through, let me count, through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I went through 5 chapters. I think it was around 7,000 words that I went through and edited, and I only added in a little under 1,000. So it is frustrating. It's hard trying to do a word count goal when there's only little bits that I'm actually drafting. I am getting to the point though, because near the end of Act 2 is where I'm caught up to where I was before. None of Act 3 is written yet. That's where most of my drafting will be done when I get there. But I have to get there first. I have to do this in chronological order because it's already so messy. I made a lot of progress, and it's really frustrating how little progress it feels like I made, even though I actually did quite a bit. I went through that video and watched it and told myself it should be fine to post. I just have to get it ready, so I did that. I just have to do, the description and the thumbnail and all of that jazz, and then I can get it scheduled to post. And that's for another day. That's either tomorrow or Wednesday. I made a little plan, a to-do list kind of thing for the week. I put it on Wednesday, but I think I might want to switch with the start editing my other vlog, have them trade places. Definitely still possible to get to 10K new words. I didn't really think it was that likely to begin with because of how I'm doing this. If I were actually just straight drafting, if I weren't doing any revisions or editing or like having to reread stuff while doing that, then I would be so much faster. I also got distracted. No, one of the scenes that I revised was a spicy scene that like references stuff that happened in earlier books, and I had to go back and reread some of my favorite scenes from the first book. I love these characters. I love Xander. He's my favorite. He was such a jerk to her in the first book, but also so completely head over heels in love and adorable. She just doesn't get to see that side of him very much. And then when it does come out, it's like, those are the best scenes. I love it. I did not get to 2K, but I'm gonna open one of these anyway, so let's open stuff. I'm going to open this one. I'm very excited about it. This is from, they go by the name Spearfrost. I ordered a small print. I'm very excited. This is, oh, I dropped something. Has a thing to their card. And look at him. He's perfect. I love him. Oh, and they sent me some stickers. That's what I dropped. That's so cool. Okay, this is not a sticker. This is their business card. Check them out. They're really cool. Put this guy with my sticker stuff. And Geralt will be going up here at some point. I will link to all the artists and stuff in the description when I post this. Ash is doing a live stream tonight with Tia and I'm going to join that. I won't be able to do any writing at that time, but I will hang out in the chat. All of the live streams are like when I have to cook dinner and feed my children, so I don't really get to do any writing, especially since my office is down here. Maybe after the kids are in bed, I'll come down and try to do more writing, but I don't know, probably not. I've actually devoted quite a bit of time to this today, which is why it especially feels frustrating that I only have 1,000 words to show for it. But I went through 5 chapters and I really need to focus on that and not word count. Word count is distracting and misleading and not always the best metric. I am just under 77,000 words right now. Anyway, I need to go do other stuff with my life and not just writing, which is a shame, frankly, but my brain needs a break, for sure. I need to clean up down here. My desk is a little messy. I'll check in with you guys later. It is Tuesday now, and I feel like I am so behind. I only got halfway to my writing goal yesterday, which is not enough. If I want to actually get to it, I'm probably not going to get to 10K for this, and I just need to be okay with that. I don't want to be okay with that, but I need to be. So, yeah, we're gonna suck it up and keep going and goody. So, I feel behind. I have so much stuff that I want to do today. It is almost 10. My list of things for today got longer. It's longer than any other day. And that feels especially overwhelming when I didn't complete the word goal yesterday. I specifically wanted yesterday to not have very much to do aside from writing so I could try to make some headway on that. And then I didn't do so hot. Not that I did horribly. I didn't. It was fine. I made a lot of progress and I need to stop focusing on the word count because with where I am in the project, that is not an accurate assessment of my progress. And I need to keep reminding myself that because sometimes it's very easy to get overwhelmed by word count goals. Stuff I have on here for today, obviously writing. I have some stuff I need to ship. I wanted to start editing my next vlog. I think that'll probably be a tomorrow thing. I also want to schedule my video for Thursday, get that up and ready. And then I also need to record another video this week, so I don't know, I kind of want to do that today, but I think I'm severely underestimating how much time it will take to do it. I'm planning to make a bunch of mood boards for my works in progress. I don't have to record this video this week, but it would be nice to be able to do that. So the most important stuff for me to do, write, schedule the video for Thursday, ship those things. Those won't take long. I guess we will get through the scheduling stuff and see how much time I have and how things are going at that point before deciding whether I'm able to do other stuff too. On a fun note, I got another package in the mail. Yesterday. My mail gets here at like 6 p.m. It's kind of insane. Anyway, so this is getting added to the pile of rewards packages to open. I'm going to work on scheduling my next video. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. I don't know, guys. That's actually a pretty good thumbnail. I'm surprised that it looks that good. I'm not a professional thumbnail designer, and I never will be. And I doubt I will ever be in a position where I'm able to and willing to hire someone to do that. So I'm pretty happy. It's not bad. And I have everything all done, so it just needs to finish uploading, and then it's all scheduled and good for Thursday. It's 11:23, and that took forever, but I will survive. So, it's been a couple hours. I woke up my husband from his nap, and I felt a little bad doing it, but I wanted to actually spend some time with him. Yeah, we went out to lunch. We went to a place called T-Bar and Bites. It's a really nice area. I told him I want to go somewhere nice and cute and has sandwiches, so he took me there. And it was perfect. We had some nice food, and then afterward we were kind of closer than we normally are, to the college. So we drove over there and looked at the gallery show with all of the professors' artwork, and it was so cool. Lots of really moving political pieces, because art is politics, and it was really nice. We got to say hi to my old professor. He was in the middle of a painting critique, so I felt really bad interrupting, but it was just like, hi. Wanted to say hi while we were here. He's just the sweetest. It was really nice to see him, and we had a fun afternoon. All of the art was beautiful and powerful. It was just really nice. And my heart feels full right now. And I don't know, that feels like a good feeling to have, to kind of bring that feeling into my project, because it is 2:30 and I'm finally going to start writing for the day. I've gotten other stuff done though, so I've made decent progress. If I can do at least 1,000 words, I think I'll be relatively happy. I'm going to listen to my music and try to get in some writing now. It is 4:30. I kind of just need to be done for the day. Unfortunately, because I'm doing revisions, I lost words. I did not gain words. I'm down 643 words, which is just great. Guess I should update this. My net total is like 300 words now. That's how much I have for this 10K thing, which is awesome. Again, I actually went through and revised more than I did yesterday. Yesterday, I think I went through around 7,000 words. This, I went through around 9,000. I am making a lot of progress. I think a better goal for this challenge would be, I want to get to the end of Act 2. I started this challenge yesterday at the midpoint, so getting to the end of Act 3 would be huge. To get through the whole third plot point would be awesome. I'm frustrated. On that note, I want to open one of these packages because maybe it'll make me feel better. Oh, also, I got a kitty. I don't know, maybe an hour ago, he came scratching at the door. Let me in, love me, love me, love me. At least he's cute. I have 3 packages to open. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. I'm really excited. It's annoying. There we go. Don't know how well you'll be able to see some of these. This is at least mostly washi tape. Man, this is not... Between the glare and everything is really hard. It's black and red and creepy vibes. Oh, this one's so cool. This one is a janshi, or again, however you say it. So it's like Chinese zombies, to put it quite simply. And it has, these are the red spider lilies, which symbolize death in Japan. Pictures, and again, I'll link to their website. Oh, this is cute. These are just little tiny, like, samples that they sent. That's really pretty. And this, oh, I love the stamp style. And these are hydrangeas. That's what those flowers are. That's really cool that they sent little samples. Oh, here is the info with website and links. Focus. I don't know how focused that is. That's hard to tell. They actually have their own shop, so I was able to order this, not on Etsy. Anyway, and the last one, which is probably the one I'm most excited about, it is it's see-through, so this is terrible. You can't see anything, but it'll look really cool when it's not on the thing. Anyway, it's a Red Riding Hood thing. Some cool washies. They were a little on the pricey side, but they're so cool. Anyway, they're gonna go in my drawer with all my other washi tape, which is too much. I have too much washi tape, especially for the amount that I use. Okay. So yeah, that's the artist. I will link to their stuff. And that's everything. I love buying stuff from all of these artists, and they send you cute little goodies. They're so nice. They don't have to do that. I love sending extra goodies with my books when people buy them, though. So, like, I get it. Also, I understand it is a marketing tactic to send free extras with things. It's just smart. Gambit just readjusted, but I'm finishing up for the day, so he won't get to hang out in here. Sorry, kitty. I guess I am mostly signing off for the day then. It's Tuesday. I'm probably going to spend the rest of the day just kind of hanging out with my family, maybe do some reading, maybe watch some anime. I don't know. My life is kind of boring, guys. Of what I know for sure, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chapters left to the end of Act 2. So that's something, maybe I could actually get to that tomorrow. I am going through multiple chapters a day when I work on this, purely because I am reading through and editing things and not drafting the whole thing. But in these next 5 chapters, I'll probably have a decent amount to draft. I think this next scene is probably one of the last really big, like, already completed scenes. Man, I think I only have like 3 more scenes that are completed and I need to edit, and the rest is all stuff I need to draft. So maybe in the next few days I will make up for my stupid negative words. We'll see.